Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be building Miss Susan a house. She needs an area to write her, well, you'll see. And I was thinking we could put it on this sand pile, I suppose. I have cleared out a bit of an area. I did record it on replay mod, however I've had some trouble with replay mod, and so I might have lost the footage for that. I don't know if you remember, but there were two really tall sort of pillory type things. I have knocked those down. I'm going to smooth it out a bit more. I'm going to take this one down here, I think. We do have the beacon. It is on the max tasty. So yes, however, we are running out of room in our storage room for all the terracotta. So we might have to build a bigger storage room at some point quite soon. So yeah, we have a lot of unfinished projects. Really, they need kind of finishing up, but we're going to start another one anyway. Today, I would like to get this building built and also extend the path down here upwards into Susan's area. So, ready, set, dusted. Welcome to Baarnabook. This is Baarnabus's, the Baarnabus's Newspapery. There isn't much detail in terms of structure. I'm thinking of maybe making a bigger window, but I kind of like that it's small. It's kind of bizarre looking. I use the windows and a little bit of the color palette I used in the video trying to improve my building style. I really liked how I made the windows and the color of them, so I have put those in this build. We have a little area over here. I think there's a sheep in there at the moment. Prisoner, of course. These are prison bars. And this tower is under construction still. Unfortunately, we have lost Barnabas the First, and so construction will have to wait until Barnabas II has been anointed. We are in a period of mourning. Barnabas unfortunately died during the construction of this place. Luckily, he had already revised the first edition of the Baarnabook newspaper. Before his untimely death, Barnabas I brought over Birdabis, and he will be a companion for whoever takes over the place. So Barnabas I, he founded Baarnabook. He revised the first edition of the Baarnabook newspaper. Unfortunately, he did die 2 days later during construction. You will be seeing this on the 26th of September, but he did in fact die on the 12th, yesterday. So let's head upstairs. I believe Miss Susan is around, and she is in her morning clothes. Hello, Miss Susan. As you can see, she is in her morning dress. She is not doing too well, it seems. As you can see, it is very plain upstairs. There needs to be a bit more decoration. Hopefully Barnabas II will put in a carpet or some paintings, some furniture. Now, Barnabas I, he did not have any children. And so we are going to have to anoint Barnabas II the position of the editor-in-chief. I am trying to construct some sort of small coliseum. Let's go take a look-see. It's not very big, but it's big enough for a sheep race. He did not see Birdabis. Is Miss Susan still up here? Yes, Miss Susan is still up here. I've just seen something really curious. I've just seen Itten fly his ghast over to the village. I hope he was on the ghast because the ghast definitely went over there. I think he might be trying to attach a villager onto the ghast, but I don't think you can. He somehow attached Sugarpuff onto the ghast before, and I think he might... Yeah, Itten is definitely down there. His, I forgot about the player bar. Let's go have a look. See what on earth is going on. Oh dear. Oh. Goodness. What? Who's spitting? Something spitting? Oh, that's what that noise was. I thought... Oh no. Oh no. He's only gone and done it. Oh my gosh. I don't think I will ever get over the hot air balloon ghast. Never mind your pumpkins, we're under attack. What? Oh goodness. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. This is insane. I found a bone house. Itten has made a prismarine farm. I have bought some prismarine from him. It was 2 stacks for a diamond or 1 diamond for prismarine crystals and 10 diamonds for a boat trip, which I paid with these kind of diamonds. The fireflies are coming alive. As you can see, it's very, very nice. I would like to extend those bushes up here and the shrubbery. To finish off the episode, I think we are going to be finishing off this area, and that will include Mr. Frederick's Sweet Wheat shop, which will be going right here. I have done the redstone for it, and I will leave the link in the description. It is not my own redstone. I am incapable. It is, it's filling up slowly but surely. We need to do the interior. Here is Mr. Frederick's son, Fredrickson. He's going to be tending to the shop and the customers. So let's jump into another time lapse for Mr. Frederick's Sweet Wheat shop. Ready, set, custard. Mr. Frederick's Sweet Wheatery. Here it is next to the Baarnabook. Frederick's Sweet Wheatery, 20 Sanpao Lane. Here is his note box. It is currently being managed and run by his son, Frederickson. So in here we have sweet wheat, which is 1 stack for 3 diamonds. Now this isn't regular wheat. Oh, no. This is sweet wheat, and therefore it is more expensive. We do need to rename all of these into being sweet wheat, and then the hay into sweet hay. And in here is a bunch of paper. Wonder what that's for. So here we have the first edition of the Baarnabook newspaper. So let's go take a look. Miss Susan is currently in charge of it until we find Barnabas II. She is not certain on the price. We're kind of discussing it. And yes, I talked to my llamas, and she wasn't sure if to make it free. As you can see, her spelling is a little bit of an issue, but she's very wise and we cannot challenge her on this. Editor-in-Chief, Mr. Barnabas I. Unfortunately, he has died, and well, we will be having his funeral very soon. Managing Editor, Miss Susan. Abundance of grey, make colour shine, bright like a diamond. Wow. Harold Anger, Green in Eye, by Miss Susan. Today, I walked along, found a house in Sandpile. Fox had cold box and soft thing, look comfy. Harold, look like me, in damp sand, staring hard, no words, just hate in eyes, something brewing, feel it in hoof. Scrambled word. Want for yum treat, want no more. Mr. Frederick Sweet Wheat, 64, 3 diamond. Want your advert in Weekly Baarnabook? Talk Miss Susan, 19 Sanpao Lane, or leaf note in notebox. Cost 1 egg, any type egg. Quote of week, because you're worth it. Miss Susan's Breakfast by Miss Susan. This should be very interesting. I ate today some egg. It was spotty but not tasty bad. I had a glass swamp water with some pickled sea pickles. Delectable. Deaths. Mr. Barnabas I. Tragic death from fall on the 12th of September. Venin, the husks killed by vicious iron golem whilst working for iron farm. 14th of September. And that is the complete edition, it seems. Maybe I will try and talk to her about her spelling, but there's no telling if she'll listen or not. She is very wise, and she knows better than everyone. If you were to check the edition that it relates to on the on here, you can see here that it is the first edition. And if you go to the scrambled word and you descramble, that will be the password for the door. Now back here, there are going to be many games. This is going to be run by Mr. Frederick. And yeah, there's going to be prizes, maybe a few secrets here and there. But that will be in another episode. He has not done the construction, as you can see. Me and Itten built a iron farm. I will leave the link in the description. It is a very, very good iron farm. It basically has 4 villages, so we have 4 iron golems at a time burning. And the good thing about this one is that it is loaded in. It is right at spawn at all times, which is very, very good for us. And as you can see, it has produced so much iron. I do keep having to craft them up because this keeps filling up. So we're probably going to need some more chests. And Itten has done some redstone. And basically all the poppies get dispensed in here, or anything that is not an iron ingot, which I did not realize until too late. Blocks of iron in this one, I think. And it, well, there is, of course, one extra thing that we need to do, and that is to put down a note box for Itten for him to receive his weekly Baarnabook paper. Where do we put it? Of course, he can move it whenever he wants. Maybe here? I think here would be a good place. Mr. Itten, maybe? He doesn't have an address, so maybe we give him one? Should we make a hanging sign? I feel like we should make a hanging sign with the pale oak. We can make a post office and actually have papers and news articles post go to people. We can have all their addresses on there. So it has to be stripped wood. And then 2 chains. And I think that is it. How about Schmerler Harold? I think that's a good address. Let's put it in glow ink as well. There we are. 1 Smelly Harold Lane. And let's put his paper in there. Do we also want to drop in some potatoes, maybe? Maybe some of these potatoes? Maybe Miss Susan would like to deliver these to Harold. Not Itten, of course, just to Harold. We are going to need to build a post office soon. And what else do we need to do? We need to finish up some other building so we can hold the event for the Barnabas II. We really need another Barnabas in the Baarnabook. He needs to keep Miss Susan in check. That is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!